Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to another Friday video. Hope everyone is having a good day. I hope all of my American subscribers and anyone else that may have celebrated Thanksgiving yesterday had a good day, had lots of time with family and friends. Today is finally time to show you guys what I've been up to with this new tank I've been hinting at. I do have to preface this video by saying that someone smart decided to delete a couple of clips of the video before saving them to anything. Go away, go away. Before saving them to anything, and so unfortunately I'm not able to show you guys the glass cutting process and the build of the tank, so I do apologize for that. But the video will pick up right after the completed water test for the tank. So there still is a good bit of information and things to show you guys, so I hope you enjoy. So now that the tank has passed its initial water test, it was time to set up the filtration section. Since I would only be going with coarse filter padding for it, the only thing I had to do was install some glass pieces to hold it in place. I also put a large piece towards the front bottom to keep substrate from getting in. Looking at the tank here, you can get a better picture of what the finished land portion will look like in the end. I installed 3 separate land sections, and one of them is going to be more of a bog type section, which is the one that's lower than the other 2. And looking at the right of the tank, 2 of the 3 wood pieces here will be removable, with the third one not falling like it just did. This will let me access the water pump and the filter sponges without too much trouble, so that way I can get maintenance done. For water movement, I'm using a little Nano pump which I found on Amazon. The suction cups weren't the greatest for it, and I decided I wasn't going to use them anyways, so I siliconed a piece of glass to the bottom, which has been working out well. When it came time to spray foam the tank, I paid close attention to closing off any of the small spaces in between the rocks, where any smaller fish might get trapped. Especially since I'm going to be stocking this tank with smaller nano fish, being the Heterandia formosa from the 5-gallon. I want to make sure to catch any problem areas beforehand, so I don't have to worry about anything getting caught in there and causing an issue down the road. And after a few hours of cure time, I was able to go through and carve out and shape the foam. Since it wasn't that much foam I sprayed on, it really only took about 4, maybe 5 hours to completely cure. This definitely has to probably be one of my favorite parts about building paludariums, is carving it out and shaping the land area. After going through and adding spray foam in places that needed a little more afterwards, it was time to get the silicone on and put the coconut fiber on there to really build out the land section some more. Once that was cured, I put the water pump back in place and gauged how long I was going to have to make the hosing for it. And that also gave me a chance to see how I would have to camouflage it. I decided to put some black silicone on the front inch of it and applied some of the leftover pieces of black lava rock. And as you can see here, it ended up working out perfectly. And it even worked out where the rocks glued onto the hose actually lock it in place. So moving on to the submerged substrate, I went with a layer of red clay to help with iron for the plants. And instead of regular potting soil, this time I decided to try earthworm castings as the main level of nutrition for the plants. And afterwards, I went back and capped it all off with white clay sand. For the substrate layers in the land portion, I put in about 2 inches of the aquaponic clay hydro balls for a drainage layer. And then for the soil, I decided to go with an ABG substrate mix since I was going to be doing a deeper bed in this tank. I also mixed in a little bit of earthworm castings into that soil to give it a little bit of a nutritional boost for the plants. And finishing off the aquatic section, I added in some dried oak leaves and alder cones. And then finally, it was time to put in the last pieces of driftwood into the tank. This is a type of wood that I found on tanninaquatics.com, and I really like it because it has a lot of definition and branching on it, and it's just become my new favorite wood to work with, especially in nano tanks. And here we have the finished product, at least before adding water and plants to the emergent section. I'll go ahead and end this video here, and we'll pick it up in my next Friday video with part 2, where we will finish off the tank. As I like to say at the end of all my videos, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video.